We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. May going to throw right away. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Throwing here is May. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away. The Colts have 8-1 on the year, and they come in off a loss which snapped that impressive 8-game winning streak.
Well, you'll never be able to get a team to admit that a loss is a good thing. It's never in any team's DNA. But sometimes it relieves a little bit of the pressure, and now they can start fresh.
Here's May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Kevontae Turpin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Herbert now. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. From the 50, here's Herbert. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. And it's 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away their timing.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10.
59. Hey, go line. Let's go. Set.
Herbert back to the air. He finds his man complete. That's Weaver. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Set.
The throw left side, hauled in by Lane. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Lane from 10 yards out. And the Texans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down is May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they'll change things up. To the air, May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's May. And he rifles one incomplete. You look at the defense for these Texans. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here we go. Check it, boss. Check the call. Crazy.
They'll try and throw for it with May. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Herbert. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise in throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Herbert changing things up. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here's 3rd and 3.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
Now it's Herbert. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down.
Line. Hey, go. Whoa. Wait.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Looking to put a drive together. Looking to throw. May. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Crazy. 5.
They'll throw with May. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the Texans.
Back to throw again. May looking to run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here goes that. Crazy. Hey, what's that?
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Crazy. 5.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Trey Benson from 4 yards out. And the Colts have taken the lead. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. From 5 yards further back, the extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Texans 7. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Second and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Quick hitter here, it's complete. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Third and 4.
Kappa. 5-9.
Herbert throwing again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
59. Set.
On fourth down, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
And the Texans first down. First and goal, Houston.
Here's Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Now a first carry here for the running back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. No problem there on the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time. A drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
Now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Colts have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 43-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Back to throw here, Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go.
Herbert now. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Herbert. Floating one, incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that last penalty makes his 3rd down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Here's May. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To the air, May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing here is May. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. To throw, it's May. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
Here goes it up. Crazy. Five. Crazy.
They'll try and throw for it with May. And he is going to have a Colts first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown. Kevontae Turpin. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Texans 14. Tyler Loop set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Herbert. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He'll try and do this himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Go. Go, move the truck. Go. Hey, ram. Hey, go line. Crowd. Hey,
Now it's Herbert. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Let's go.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kevontae Turpin, 31 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. Oh, and Nelson's spaced upright. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. From the gun, it's May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's May. That's complete to Dell. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now Herbert going to change the look.
Hey, Catholic, stay on tight. Slow.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Weber. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Let's go.
14-yard line.
Herbert back to the air. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
At the 6-yard line.
Let's go.
Back to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Justin Herbert, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 43 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Looking to throw. May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll throw with May. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Got his man, Dell. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a letdown defensively because they had them stacked up 3rd and long, and you know their thought process had to be just make the tackle in front of the sticks and force the 3. Instead, they allowed him room to run, and now they're facing 1st and goal, looking to regroup.
They'll run with Benson. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, 5. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. Hey, 5.
2nd and 4. May looking to run. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
What's that? 30.
And now they'll shift things around.
Crazy.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. Here we go. A big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
Hey, kid. Crazy.
They'll look to throw. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Takedown. There to make the grab. And the Colts appear to be headed to a 9-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
42. Texans 28.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Trey Tucker, 65 yards. And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, Cap. Hey, let's go, let's go. Let's go. 5-9, 5-9.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Texans 36.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. There's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 14 yards that time for number 14.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
On first down, it's Benson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down.
They're going to look to throw. May looking to run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Benson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught. Touchdown, Colts. Kevontae Turpin. 27 yards. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
May going to try to throw for it. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Herbert now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 50 yards. And the Texans are back within a score.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
May looking to run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Benson. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. He hasn't really had a game to remember, but that conversion right there is something to hang his hat on late.
It certainly is, and in these situations, what you're really looking for is the guy who's not worried about his stats, not worried they didn't get 100 yards in a game, but will make that dirty, gritty run that you have to close the game out, as we just saw there.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's May. And his throw here is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
Crazy.
May going to try and throw for it. Complete at the line. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain.
Texans 42.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Herbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Texans have got it back to within a score. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point.
They'll try the draw. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. The A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They just go up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. To the air, May. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Go. Ray. 5-9. Baylor Tiger. Hey, go.
Herbert. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
21. Go. Baylor. Hey, Ram. Hey, Ray. What is it?
Herbert going to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And he's got a first down here as he stops the clock, but just 16 ticks remaining. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. A big spot now for the Texans as they'll try for 2. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
We're good.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and
2. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the one that